This is going to be a quick overview of my 2x72-inch belt sander now that I've had a couple of months working with it. What I like about it, what I don't, where I got it from, and then a quick roundup of the options that are available to people in the UK if they want to get hold of one of these machines. So let's get stuck into it. I bought my machine back in September 2020 from a company called Smart Grinder, who are based in Poland, and they sell on eBay. And it cost me £365, that was with shipping, and it arrived at my door within the week. Really well packaged, didn't have to pay anything for import, although if you're going to consider one of these, it's probably worth keeping in mind that now we've left the EU, you may end up with some import charges. So what do you get for your cash? Well, you get the grinder chassis, all the drive wheels, platen wheels, you get the tooling arm, and you get that little tool rest that you can see there on the left. It also comes with a 5-step pulley, which is useful for gearing. If you were going to get one of these machines, you're going to have to factor in getting your own motor, which we'll talk over in a sec, and another 5-step pulley, but that's a fairly simple matter, not too expensive either. Right, let's crunch some numbers then. So if we consider that the grinder is going to set us back about 365 quid, you also need to think about sourcing a motor. If you go for a 2 horsepower motor on eBay, you can pick one up for about £135. 5-step pulley is 23 quid, although you can find them cheaper if you look around. And I'd also factor in spending at least 50 quid, if not 100 quid on belts, depending on what you want to use it for. So all that considered, you're looking at getting into this machine for a minimum of 573 quid. If you're spending 50 quid on belts, if not, somewhere in the region of 623 quid. So if you're thinking that 600 odd quid is a lot of money to spend on a tool, then I've got some bad news for you. If you look at the other options on eBay, they tend to start around the £500 mark, and they only go up from there. And if you're looking around on eBay, it's worth keeping in mind that quite a few of the machines out there don't come with motors. So just check all the pictures, read all the descriptions before you click buy. So outside of eBay, there's only a handful of companies I can find who manufacture these grinders in the UK. One would be a company called Downland Engineering Services. They make 2 models of grinder, mini grinder and a maxi grinder. Both look like lovely quality machines. They've got the advantage of coming wired up with a VFD, which means you can adjust the speed on them electronically rather than using a pulley system. Another maker is a guy called MP Custom Blades on Facebook. He makes what look to be brilliant quality machines, geared towards the knife maker. I've seen his machines being used by a chap called Sandy, who has a website called Jacklaw Knives on YouTube, and he's a full-time UK knife maker, and these grinders from MP Custom Blades come very highly recommended from him. And the final site I can find that makes these in the UK is a site called Forged Ironmongery. They sell a DIY kit made of nice thick 12mm steel that if you have access to a welder, you can purchase for £180 and weld the frame up yourself, save yourself a few quid that way. So as far as 2-inch by 72-inch belt grinder availability goes in the UK, that's about your lot. I would say if you're looking at getting into one of these machines, have a figure in mind of £600 as a starting price point. Obviously it's a lot of money to spend on a tool. Is it worth it? Well, I'm a bit biased because I've got one, but I would say yes. Having had this for a couple of months now, I use it on pretty much every project that I do. These will do anything from hogging off huge amounts of material quickly, like I'm doing here with this sledge head, to delicate jobs like putting a bevel on an axe wedge before you tap it in. They'll shape steel, they'll shape wood and everything in between. They do it quickly and efficiently. I would say if you've got the cash and you've got the space for one, then jump on in. You won't be disappointed.